Hello, hello, it's Bobby, aka Paginator, and I have a craft supply review for you today. So I was contacted by this craft supply provider. They have a shop through Amazon, and they asked if they could send me some things in exchange for an honest review. So I will provide a link to their shop in the space down below. And inside the package we have this box. So this is a gift for you. And let's see what they have sent me. Ooh, glue tape. Okay. And it looks like we're going to have quite a few paper bits and things. Let's start package by package and go ahead and go through these. So this says 60 pieces cottage garden. And looks like this is printed to look like crinkled paper here. We have some different patterns and textures. A good variety of sizes here to play with. Oh, I like that with the numbers on it. This looks like it has tape on it, even though it's just printed on there. I like that. Ooh, that's kind of cool. It looks like a rusty stain. Okay. Alright. Lots of floral prints here. This one also says cottage garden at the top. Ooh, I like that blue one. Some dark teal. Again, 3 different sizes. That's cute. Okay, next packet. These aren't handmade, but like you can see the look of like the little fibers peeking through here to make it look like they're handmade papers. That's pretty. I got the larger ones. Okay, these are really cute. We've got some different ledgers. Oh, that one flying. Wedding program. So a lot more vintagey looking in this set here, which you know I love. I will be honest, some of these larger prints, they look a bit pixelated. Like the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday part does look slightly pixelated on here. That doesn't mean I won't use them, but I'm just like letting you know in case you choose to buy it. Not all of them do. Like the words on this one look a little bit better. There's still some slight pixelation. And this doesn't look pixelated at all, this piece here. It's probably just down to the size of images that they're using. I see more vintage looking stuff. Start with the small pieces. Okay, these are great for collaging. I'm liking what I see here. Some postcard bits. Aw, look at this little girl with her puppy. Now these don't look pixelated. These look a lot nicer. So maybe it's just that one set that looks kind of pixelated. Birds. Alright, here is another pack. Let's open this one up. That has a little A on it. It looks like a very carefully printed A, like you'd do in school. Okay, this kind of has the look of torn paper. This has the word B, B-E, B. Oh, that one also says B. That one says Junior on it. Not sure that I would use that one. Or at least it covered up or something. But in terms of collaging, this would be great because if you already have the look of torn and pieced paper and then you collage with it further, that could create some really cool things. That looks like part of the word she. Like you can see the curve of where the S would be and then H-E. I hope I'm staying in frame while I'm looking at all these. Sometimes I get excited about looking at the paper and not pay attention to where I am in the frame. Okay, here's another pack. This one has a slightly different look here. These are fun. Oh my gosh. November TBR. August wrap up. Who knew we were going to find something bookish in here? These are cute. I like some of these pieces that are like die cut to the shape. That's kind of fun. And again, I'm not showing you every single piece. I'm just kind of grabbing a few and moving them off to the side so we get a good look at what's in here. I could see using these in my bullet journal as well as junk journaling. Okay, those are fun. I keep that round one on top because there's something very appealing about it to me. I'm not entirely sure why. And the last item we have in the box is a pack of stickers. I do really like these stickers that are kind of like PET. They're transparent in the back and very cute. Look, Janie, there's sunflowers. I've just started talking to Janie in my videos. I'm sorry. More flowers. Cool. Alright, so I feel like the flowers might be our best focal point for playing with stuff in this kit. We are going to create something. But first, I'm going to give you some thoughts on the items. So far, my impression is that this is definitely worth what you're paying. Okay? So you're getting the glue tape, which we haven't tested yet, but we will. You're getting the sticker pack, and then you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packs of paper to collage and play with. This is like, I would think, especially if you're just needing to build up your stash of little scrappy collage papers, this would be a perfect thing to order, because you can always use little scraps and bits of things. I constantly am rating my scrap stash and stuff and looking for little things to collage with, especially when I make collage backgrounds and that kind of stuff. Let's see, what should we make today, and which journal should we work in? Okay, I grabbed my green journal. This is one that I made last summer, and I've just been working in it here and there, just different things. Whenever I feel inspired to, like you can see here, I did some writing. There's plenty of blank pages still to work with. This is a fun thing I found in an old book when I was thrifting. It's an old cabinet card. So you can see there's lots of different things. These are some flowers that my nephew picked for me. Some picture of my great-grandparents. So, you know, there's just, it's kind of a miscellaneous thing. And I thought I would make a collage with some of these papers because I keep banging on about how they would be good for collaging. And we have this white page here, so it's definitely in need of some spicing up. We do have some green here, so it would be nice to find something with a bit of green. And we have several packs that have some green tinted pieces in them. This one has some green, and I'm not going to go crazy with the green. I just want something to be there to just pop against the green of this piece here. But I think we're going to do some collaging with some of these pages. I don't know that I'll use any of the little girl pieces unless I decide that's going to be my focal point. I'm still struggling to decide because when you have a lot of choices, then you're like, overwhelmed. I was recently watching a video from Barbara, 49 Dragonflies, and she said when you're feeling overwhelmed, limit your choices, limit your supplies. So I'm going to stick to only this pack of papers and the floral stickers and the glue tape. So I'm going to go ahead and set the other packs off to the side. I may grab this round piece right here just because I liked it so much. So I'm going to pull that one piece out and then put the rest off to the side. Maybe we'll have this and like a flower on top of it for the focal point. Usually when I collage, I use glue, but they did send me this glue tape, so we need to test it out and see how it works. Let's start by just laying down some background pieces. And I'm just going to choose one that I want to start with. And here we go. Okay, that roller on the glue tape works really nicely. Let's see if we like how it holds. Yep, it's firmly in place. Now, it doesn't look like there's a ton of glue tape on here. Let's see what it says. Premium quality, strong. GT 508 by 8 millimeters. So 8 millimeters has got to be the width. I'm not sure on the length, so I'm not entirely certain how long this will last, but let's just keep collaging with it and we'll see. We have squares and rectangles here, so I'm probably going to be tearing some of the pages just to get some different shapes, but we'll start with some of these simpler shapes and go from there. All the white space is covered now, so we just need to decide if we're going to add more layers of things or pull in one of those little girls. Let's take a look at, we've got this cutie right here, and she does have a little bit of green around her. We've got this cutie with the red dress, two more. So we've got this one with the blue, and then another with the green. She's like peeking through the hole in her dress. It's cute. I don't know. There's something about this little gal that's just calling to me. So I want her to really stand out. We're going to ink her up. And I'm going to use Scorched Timber because it's such a dark color. And I don't have my sponge with me, so we're just going to do like a really crisp edge around with the ink pad. I kind of like it down here toward the bottom. And this glue tape has been working really well, so we're just going to keep using it. Because if it ain't broke, you know how they say. And then we're going to do a bit of layering. We're going to do this. We're going to also ink this up with the Scorched Timber. I would like a softer edge though. Where did my sponge go? Ah, here's one. So this will still be inked around, but without that crispy bit of this ink pad. You know what I mean? Like the sponge is going to be a softer edge. So we're going to put this here, and then we're going to add one or more of those yellow stickers, and then I feel like we need a sentiment down here. I think we're going to go with that one. There's still some yellow, but it's not as much, and we have the green here, so we've got green, green on this, green on here, to help make that green from the other page just kind of pop and pick up a little bit. I'm going to go slightly off center here. I think that looks cute, but I definitely think we need some kind of sentiment here. And this is going to sound weird. But when do I ever do things that that aren't weird? Never. I am just a weird person, and you guys know that. So, I'm going to be writing a sentiment that says "sit your sit," or "sit in your sit." I'm going to write it on here. I'm going to tear around it, and then put sit in your sit. And then I'm going to also do some journaling in a little card that goes in this envelope that's over here. I will explain in just a minute. Okay, let's explain the quote. I just got back yesterday from a trip with students. We took 17 middle schoolers and 8 high schoolers clear across the state of Wyoming to the capital city, Cheyenne, and we competed in the state FCCLA competitions there. We have really good kids in the trip, but they're absolutely goofy, and our main advisor was speaking to some of the high school boys and was getting after them for not sitting down on the bus. And she was a little bit flustered, and so instead of saying sit in your seat, she said sit in your sit. And it became this running joke throughout the rest of the trip. And we just kept telling each other, sit in your sit. So that's going to help me remember that, and then I'm going to make a little card or something to go in this envelope. Actually, what I might do is glue this closed and cut the end open, and then have a card that slides in. This is just an envelope that's spritzed with coffee, nothing too fancy, and then I can write about what sit in your sit means. I'll do that off camera, though, because you don't need to see that part. But let's come back to the items for review. So the papers were really nice to work with. They were not super thick. They tore really easily. As you can see, we made this beautiful vintage postal inspired collage. We have this really cute girl with her puppy, and they're reading an ABC book together. We have the round element here with the cute stickers. And so the only things that I really used that weren't sent to me were the Distress Oxide that I edged this stuff with and my Sharpie pen. Because even they sent us glue tape, which, again, worked quite well. I did all of this, and I still have quite a good amount of the glue tape left. So, overall, I'm quite pleased. I did mention that some of the designs look a tiny bit pixelated, but for the most part, they look really nice. And the only thing that I'm really going to have to fix here is just some of those tiny edges that the glue tape didn't quite get to. So I'm just going to come back with my art glitter glue and get a couple of those tiny little edges. But I mean, that is not a big deal, because you can't expect glue tape to get to all the edges, especially on things like torn paper or circular shapes, etc. But overall, I think this page is done. Yeah, if you want to check out this kit of papers and things, again, I will link the shop below. Thank you so much for reaching out to me and asking me to review your products. I've had fun playing with this pack of papers, and I'm going to continue to use them in my junk journals. So that's going to be it for this video. Have a wonderful, magical, and bookish day. Happy reading, journaling, or crafting. Adios.